Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle and welcome to the sunny side of Florida. Alright guys, today we're going to step out and do something a little bit different than what I usually do. I am going to do a react video, but it's on another YouTuber. Now, you know guys that I usually am very sensitive of everybody's feelings and I try to just watch content for what it is. It's like they have a YouTube channel that's tailored more to about, just like kind of like I do, they tell you things that they don't like in America and things about the UK, and they just go back and forth about America and the UK. There's a lot of people with content out there that do that, but I have seen a couple of their videos that came across my page. I first seen them whenever I was going viral for my tea, and they had done a video about that. So hopefully they have no ill feelings towards that. I'm going to use their content. I didn't actually even watch it all the way. 5 things about America that drive Brits crazy. So I just think it's fun to sometimes kind of see what true Brits feel about Americans. So I just want to watch it and I want to react, guys. So I am going to kind of see what they are up to on this end. So let's jump into this video.
It sounds like a very unpleasant video, but actually it is. There's no way around saying that it won't come across like a personal attack, but it's not meant to be.
Okay.
It's not a personal attack.
I just sanitise my hands to sort of just wash off the guilt.
The guilt, yes.
You know, wash it away. Okay, I'll start.
Okay, go on then. It's like we're in a AA or something, like
American Anonymous. Okay, it's all Brits, gather around. This is Americans Anonymous. And no, it's not about how loud you are.
No.
Because we're loud, aren't we?
We're quite loud sometimes.
I get cold talked to. Anyway, number one,
yeah.
I asked them what's the most healthy thing on the menu.
Yes.
And they point at, what healthy thing is available here. And we were at this like salad bar where you put your own thing. And she pointed at this like potato thing that's covered in mayonnaise. Like it was actually swimming. It was vegetables, like, what is that thing called?
Like coleslaw.
Kind of like potato salad,
yeah,
quote unquote potato salad, and I was like, can I get some salad with that mayonnaise? Like, it was just ridiculous. So for me, one of the biggest triggers was the food, because I stop being deluded and thinking something's healthy when it really, you know what I mean? Maybe that I'm gonna get cancelled.
But you.
So I hear that all the time. Americans always get slammed, like she did the opening statement about being loud. And then about our food. But guys, if you actually Google it, the obesity between the two countries run right side by side with the numbers. Honestly, I think, now I'm going to say both sides to that. Honestly, I think America has so many choices, so many places that you can go, that you can actually receive food. If you're in the South, yes, is it known that we fry everything? I actually watched my video where I made mashed potatoes. I put mayonnaise even in my mashed potatoes. Is that a culture thing? Yes. Why? To fry it up and put mayonnaise in it?Maybe so, but to have the thought process of, I think that's just fun, and trying to go back and forth with America attacking the UK. Is always our food that definitely gets. And up north and stuff, guys, even in the South, you make things that are healthy. I don't know why I always hear about food content, because at the end of the day, you're still going to the supermarket and you get the same things. It's just about choosing things. And when she's talking about a salad, one versus the other, you could always ask for dressing on the side and you would put ever how much you wanted to. So, and in most restaurants, the dressing doesn't usually come unless it's a Caesar salad that's already on there. So that would be something that was served on the side. But things like mash and things like that they serve in the UK, guys, those things are loaded with butter too. So I never get it on that part. I think in both countries now, if you've watched some of my other videos about the fruit, 100% absolutely love the fruit in the UK. Still fruit here in America, but do I think it's better in the UK? Yeah, I do. I don't know. And me and Michaela was even joking the other day, because she's currently in the UK, about the fruit being better there. So maybe to that aspect, but to the aspect of saying about restaurants and things, guys, it's both the same. I've eaten both countries. I've eaten many countries. You can definitely find bad in every country that you go into. I've not walked into or explored a country yet where 1000%, I mean, let's go to France. It's all bread. It's all pastry. Just because it's not swimming in butter like America, that's just as bad for you. So we all have the bad stuff. But let's continue this video.
As people who count their calories and the macros, or
I'll get cancelled for that.
Well, you can't
get
cancel people.
Sorry
for being healthy. Anyway, no, but even when you're looking at the back of packaging in the UK, it's very clear. It almost does it by pack. It can do it by grams, like how many calories or macros per 100 grams and per pack. Yeah. In the US, they do it per serving.
Oh my god!
And then you've got to work out how many servings are in a pack. So they make it really difficult for Americans to like know what's healthy and what's not.
Because you look at these massive packet of like Cheeto crisps or whatever they are, crisps.
That's because to do it per serving means that maybe you should cut yourself off at that serving. So if it's telling you a serving size is 12 at 130 calories, don't have more than that. But I understand what he's saying.
Yeah, and they're called chips over there, and it will say per serving, like, oh, 120 calories. And you're like, oh,
cool.
120. And you, in your head, you think that the bag might be the serving. Well, it isn't. The bag is like 25 servings or something ridiculous.
I know.
So that's one of my biggest, what are they called? Icks. Gripes.
Or icks, yeah.
Icks if you're Gen Z. Yeah. Gripes if you're anyone above 25.
Do you know my biggest one recently? And we've mentioned it in another video, like recently, is how Americans think that they can just sue anyone and everyone.
Anyone,
literally anyone
can be sued. I think it's a huge entitled thing.
Yeah.
They're just like, how dare you? I'm suing you. And I just wonder, like, where do they get it from? It must be.
This is coming from someone. Now, see, this is the fun one. It's the banter. And guys, if anybody out there understands, this is just fun banter. Do they realize that you can't even die in the parliament? Like, so the UK has absurd laws too, like you can't just go and die wherever you please.
We're saying about entitlement, and I think, just for the record, Americans in general, I think are absolutely lovely, obviously, because I love America, I've been there many times, many of you are American, but I think it's a similar vibe to this whole freedom thing, where Americans think they're the most, like, they think that no one else is free in the world, and you're like, I don't know why you think that you as an American living in America have the most freedom of anyone in the world, because you've got pretty much the same rights that most of the Western world has.
He's wrong there. Guys, hopefully if you're watching this, I'm not going to start that debate there, because I could definitely pull up the UK versus America on that one. And that is just the difference from watching this and living in both nations to know that that is 100% different. Yeah, that would have to be a whole nother video, and he doesn't hurt my feelings because of that. That's honestly just him not living in actual America, and either, like he said, he likes to visit, or just things that he's heard. Guys, be very careful, especially if you're in the UK. All media is tailored. Just like in the UK, you guys are not allowed to see certain things. I know that they have that television or that law actually in program for what adverts are actually allowed to show, where in America it's a little bit more free to show those things, but be very careful about what they're showing you about America and stuff, because sometimes you get an idea that's a little wrong, or maybe he's just came in contact with somebody, but he's wrong on this one.
Always go back to his childhood, don't I?
You're such a psychologist with your glasses.
Aren't I? Guys, I got these glasses today, and now I'm like,
a doctor.
When have you learned that as a child? You know, as a child, it's like, I solemnly swear, from what we see in films. Yeah. You know, it's like built into these kids that they're like, you're in the best country in the world. But we are speaking from a place of like maybe ignorance, but also it's embarrassing here if you fly your British flag. Yeah. To fly a British flag is like embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Maybe that's a problem. Maybe that we're
too much the other way.
Yeah, like if you see someone flying.
Again, oh, I should have done this video. I'm just realizing I should have done this video. As I've said in other videos, there's only certain things I can say. I'm gonna keep this one so brief, like on this part. To me, so the Americans fly their flag for freedom. And that would just know the history and what America truly stands for. More of what the people make up America, and those flags mean something to the people. And honestly, it's for freedom of the world, guys. It's not just for freedom of America. But that's going way into a video that I'm not doing here, so let's just keep listening.
Like outside the house, you're literally like,
I know.
It screams.
It's synonymous with racism now.
Like everyone thinks like, oh my gosh, they must be so like Brexit and racist and like all the horrible things.
Yeah, like we think that, and like we know that's not true because it's just a flag.
Yeah.
But like it's just uncomfortable. So
Well, we've recently been told in America that if there's too many American flags that are outside a neighborhood, people get scared. They know that that's either military neighborhoods or that's, as they said, it represents something else. So we face that in today's culture also. I had somebody actually come into my house. He was British, love him dearly, but it's just banter back and forth with the UK versus America. And he had asked me kind of the same question, why is America have their hand in everything? And that's kind of like what they're asking there. But just remember, guys, I know I have a great following, and I'm not saying anything about this video, but just remember, America sometimes has to have their hand in things also, so.
Okay, I've got a story. Don't worry, I'm not an Uber driver. Okay. It's basically two girls who we know, who are quite successful and have had some success in America.
Okay, yes.
And yeah, they got invited to, like, so someone in a small town in Nashville who's got a bit of money, was like really keen to have them over to their house, host dinner, be a bit socialite-y.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, I mean, but basically what the girls said to me was that they realised that this guy was literally just having them there as props on show. Like, I know these British like girls who are successful, like trophy, like basically look at me, I'm so wealthy and I'm so connected and I know these Brits, and like they were just like, it was just so uncomfortable and cringe, and no one, I don't give a shit. Like, but they couldn't, obviously they were hosted by them.
I would love to be a trophy though, wouldn't you?
But wait, so he said, or she said, like trophies, but earlier they were saying that Americans think that they live in the greatest nation there is and that we think we're the greatest people. So it would contradict yourself if that's what we truly think of ourselves, to have Brits as trophies, right? Just saying. I'm gonna end that video there. Hopefully that they took no offense to what I was trying to say. I definitely do not feel entitled. Honestly, had remembered that they reacted to my tea. I found them to be a very cute, I don't know that they're a couple, but a very cute group, two people on YouTube. So I just wanted to kind of react to that video, because honestly, sometimes I like to react to, you know, content that's like commercials and stuff like that. But it's fun when you see what true like Brits sitting there think about Americans, and sometimes that's just fun to react to. I meant no harm in this video. I honestly just told my opinions, and hopefully you guys enjoyed, and just wait to see what I'll do next. Bye.